Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Wednesday, March 2nd. And you can see temperatures this morning in the teens, so quite a bit colder out there, quite a bit of snow across the area. Anywhere from around 5 to as much as 14 inches of snow recorded across the southern portions of the state. And we'll take a look at some of those snowfalls here in just a second. But again, looks like a pretty cold pattern right through the end of the week. But boy, we got some big changes coming up for next week. I think many people are going to enjoy. If we look at the around the Great Lakes, you can see temperatures quite cold, even down to one below at Iron Mountain. Temperatures again mainly in the teens across the lower peninsula and into the single digits. And once you get back into Wisconsin and the western end of the UP. If we look at the climate data for today, you can see our normal high is 36 and the normal low is 19. We had a high yesterday of 20 degrees, a low of 18. We picked up about 6/10 of an inch of moisture, liquid equivalent. That was all melted snow. And that was 8.5 inches of snow, which broke the old record. The old record was, I believe, 7.6 back in 1948. Again, 8.5 inches sets a new daily snowfall record. We've now picked up 19.7 inches of snow over the last 8 days, and that's basically a half of a winter snowfall in 2 storms. So we've certainly made up. We're only about 3 inches below the normal for the entire season, so we're actually going to probably end up, I think, above normal, because this certainly won't be the last that we see of the snow, I'm pretty sure. But definitely next week we got some big changes in store. And if we take a look at the next slide, you can see some of the snowfall reports. I got some of this a little bit off-centered, but you can see Harbor Beach, the big winner, 14 inches of snow. Bridgeport over near Saginaw, 11.3. Saginaw, 9.3. East Lansing, 7.9. Oakley 9 inches, and then of course our 8.5 inches. But lots of snow, lots of school closings today. If we look at the next slide, you can see from the Brown City webcam some cleanup this morning. And if we look at the next slide, you can see the snow falling yesterday. I took some of this recording off our webcam there. You can see the snow was coming down quite a bit. We were picking up about an inch per hour for a couple of hour period there, so pretty good snowfall yesterday. And you can see even some lightning strikes were detected yesterday across southwest, south central, lower Michigan. No doubt wherever those were occurring, I'm sure the snow was coming down to beat the band. If we look at the radar picture out there this morning, you can see that system is well off to our east, just a little bit of lake effect in the wake of the system. And if we look at the next slide, you can see the weather map. If we skip ahead to Friday, there's going to be a system come through Thursday to the south of the state, and I think there could be a chance of a little bit of light snow across southern lower Michigan. But this next system will be a clipper system as we get into later Friday into early Saturday. That could bring us a couple of inches of wind-driven snow. Right now, the model's not too excited about that, but a lot of times these clippers, late season ones, do quite well. So again, as we get into Friday afternoon or Friday night into Saturday morning, we could see a pretty gusty wind-driven snow, maybe 1 to 3 inch, 2 to 4 inch type snow. And then if we look at the next weather map by next Tuesday, you can see high pressure will be well off to our east, and that's going to allow a lot of southerly winds coming right out of the Gulf. We're going to increase the moisture and definitely going to warm things up. I think we'll be around 40 as we get into Sunday. I think near 50 on Monday, well into the 50s on Tuesday. And if we look at the next weather map for Wednesday of next week, you can see even 60s up into much of the state. Around even 60 all the way up towards Alpena. So very, very warm day next Wednesday. And depending on the timing of that front, this would come through late morning. But if it were to hold off about another 6 hours, it's not impossible. We could see a 70-degree temperature in the state here next Wednesday, and we could even see some thunderstorms. Thanks for stopping by and have a great day, and 73s to all.